Hi everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Broken Sword 5, The Serpent's Curse. The first episode was very, very eventful, wasn't it? Now, apologies for some of the sound issues on that one. It's a bit of a recipe for disaster, to be honest, because it seems like this game is recorded on a very, very quiet audio level, but the levels of, like, speech and music and sound effects and stuff is really oddly done. So I've played around with the sliders quite a bit. Windows also did an automatic update that removed all of the filters and effects that I have on my mic, so that was lovely. But I'm hoping now that I've managed to fix it, so we shall see. Let me know if this one is better, and we'll go from there.
I need to ask you a few more questions.
A few more questions.
If you insist. I'm still in shock, you know?
Yeah, some of the dialogue lines are very bassy as well. I'm not sure what that's about. Anyway, Henri.
Did you know the gallery owner?
Of course. We worked together on the exhibition.
Oh, really?
Henri provided the space. I was the creative powerhouse.
How long had you known him?
As a friend, many years. Our professional relationship had only recently blossomed into this exhibition under my curatorial wing. And now the poor fellow has gone and got himself killed.
If Lane was involved with the gallery, then he had to know the code to that door.
Right, so perhaps we can get the code from him. Let's ask about the theft then. It's quite cool these grey out once you're done with them.
Do you know anything about the stolen painting?
Of course, dear boy. La Maledictio, a little-known work, turned up at the last minute.
What about the killer? Were you able to get a look at him?
A delinquent in a tin hat. Beyond that, I don't really recall.
Oh, yeah, you fainted.
You did.
Those of us with a higher aesthetic are more sensitive to violence.
Really? That's your excuse, is it? Let's ask about the gallery.
So you curated the exhibition? What's it about?
A brilliant retrospective. A dialectical window on European art's ongoing discourse with the unresolved psychoses of the nation-state.
Wow, you took the words right out of my mouth.
Okay, let's ask about the other things before we get on to the code.
Who painted the stolen painting?
Therein lies a mystery. We only know his pseudonym, El Serp.
Ah.
He was a Catalan, a modernist. His works are symbolic, religious.
Okay, El Serp could be related to the Serpent, the Serpent's Curse, which is of course the title of the game.
What can you tell me about the stolen painting?
La Maledictio, a challenging piece. If you like a wide cast of obscure saints and fringe Christian symbolism, of course. Not especially valuable, though.
Right.
The thief won't get much for it on the black market.
Well, I'm guessing there's a clue on it to something else, and that's why the thief wanted it. Nail clippers?
Are these your nail clippers?
Of course. See, they're monogrammed with my initials.
Fine. And what about this perfume?
How about some more of this?
I don't think so. As a sel volatile, it was acceptable. As a cologne, it would be barbaric.
I love this guy's character. It's really well done. Right, this keypad.
So, you help run this place? Maybe you can give me the code to that door.
The code to the office?
Yes.
I just thought you might have the number.
I do, but I couldn't possibly give you access before the police arrive.
Oh, come on.
I figured I wasn't going to get the door code from Lane by playing nice.
Right, we'll have to...
I needed to turn the heat up.
Yeah. How are we going to do that?
Mr. Lane, you're really going to have to give me the code to that door.
And why, pray, should I do that?
I don't know.
Because the way the cops will see it, you're the prime suspect.
Oh, yeah.
We both know you're innocent, Mr. Lane, but the cops, well, they may not see things so simply.
True.
I might be able to get them off your case, but in exchange, I'd like the code for the office door.
But that's preposterous. The police would have neither evidence nor motive.
Funny you should mention that.
Oh, okay. So we've got lots of things here. Movements, Henri... Well, they'll cut wire.
Someone sabotaged the alarm on the stolen painting. A wire was cut.
What? Who could have got into the alarm system?
You.
Exactly. It was an inside job, Mr. Lane.
You're not suggesting that I...
Well, I'm afraid that's the way the cops are going to see it.
Yep.
That's preposterous. How could I possibly have cut the wire?
I'm guessing with the nail clippers?
Are these your nail clippers, Mr. Lane?
Yes, they have my initials monogrammed on them.
Huh. The perfect implement for cutting the alarm on the stolen painting.
Yep.
What are you saying?
Well, the alarm was sabotaged, Mr. Lane. It was an inside job.
Are you accusing me? How dare you?
I'm not.
I had no reason to kill Henri. No motive whatsoever. Okay, but I don't think the cops will see it like that. And I sure would like that door code.
Yep. Right. Do we have any motive here?
I hate to say this, Mr. Lane, but you're going to be the #1 suspect for this murder.
So you keep saying, Mr. Stobart.
This is an inside job for sure, Mr. Lane. The police are going to be very interested in your recent movements.
I've been out of town for several days, and last night I retired early.
Just saying.
Maybe we can find something
You're
that
not going to
proves-
scare me into giving you that door code, you know.
I was onto something here, and I knew it. Lane was sweating. It wasn't pretty.
So maybe we've got to find out what his previous movements were. Mate, can we talk to Father Simeon?
Father?
Yes, my son.
Let's ask some questions to him. Evil.
What did you mean when you said that a great evil had taken place?
Your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour.
What?
Peter 5:8. The devil is all around, Mr. Stobart.
Okay, let's ask about Henri.
Did Henri say anything before he died?
He said, "Stop the car, I want to get in."
What?
What does that mean?
We may never know.
I mean, exhibition?
What brought you to the exhibition, Father?
The painting.
Which one?
Which one?
La Maledictio, of course.
Okay.
The painting that was stolen.
I had to confront the evil.
Right. Conspiracy.
I think there's something strange going on here.
Yes, Mr. Stobart. At last you see the truth.
No, Father. I mean that the robbery looks like an inside job.
The devil's work is always an inside job.
Let's ask about the cut wire.
A wire in the painting's alarm was deliberately cut.
Cut by the devil himself, perhaps.
I doubt it.
Well, as far as I know, sightings of guys with horns and tails have been a little down recently.
Yeah.
You mock me, Mr. Stobart. But as you will discover, the devil likes to have the last laugh.
Fine. Do you know anything about this keypad?
Do you know the code to get into the office?
No, but you could always pray and ask for divine guidance.
With respect, Father, I'm looking for a slightly quicker solution.
Yeah, we are.
What do you know about the man who painted La Maledictio?
El Serp. He was a man playing with fire. The fire of eternal damnation.
Alright, what do you know about the painting itself?
Tell me about the stolen painting.
Whoever gets close to it will burn in hell.
Seems a little bit over the top.
Do you recognize these?
Nail clippers. I'm not sure what your point is.
Alright, fine.
Hey, Father, how about a squirt?
I think not.
Yeah, don't blame me. Don't think it smells very nice. Alright, well, let's have a look around. We're going to have to find something that perhaps shows us this guy's movements the day before. So we've just got a bunch of paintings and things. Why is this poster something?
The poster looked old. I didn't want to touch it.
Okay. We might be able to go out. So that could be a thing. Is there anything over here that could help us out? Oh, we can go... Is there a way over here? It's saying there is, but we can't click it. Okay, interesting. So it's all this stuff here. Is there anything that links him to what happened? I don't know. Maybe we just literally have to speak to him a bit more. What have we got in terms of items? The phone, the nail clippers, and the perfume. That is literally it.
How about it, Mr. Lane? Ready to give me the door code yet?
Certainly not. Give me a single reason why I should.
Don't know. We're looking for
Guilty
one.
by way of nail clippers.
I've been away from Paris for several days and only got back this morning. How could I have cut that wire?
Right, so we need proof that that's not true.
Mr. Lane, this robbery is not going to reflect well on you.
As I said, I shall take my chances. You're not getting that door code.
Fine. Fine, fine, fine. Can we go out? We can, so maybe there's evidence somewhere else then, not actually in the
street was
gallery.
Quiet and upmarket. Not the kind of place for an opportunist thief.
Yeah, good point. Ah, office window. Maybe we can have a look in here.
The room looked like some sort of office for the gallery. I could just see the glow of the CCTV monitor in the corner.
Right, so the CCTV monitor is there, but I don't... Unless we can, like, use our phone to... Ooh, we can ring Nico or Rickenbacker. Let's ring Nico. This is new. We've never had this in a game, a Broken Sword game before. Come on, Nico, pick up the phone.
Nico wasn't answering her phone. No surprise.
Oh, really, Nico? Let's try ringing this Rickenbacker then. Who is Rickenbacker? Is it our boss or something?
Hello, Mr. Rickenbacker?
Stobart, what do you want?
Mr. Rickenbacker, there's been a problem.
Oh, why does that surprise me? This better not involve the Blue Lizard.
Afraid it does, sir. There's been a robbery.
Yeah, there has.
Oh, so
And shooting.
Only one painting was stolen, though.
Well, what are you wasting time talking to me for? Find that painting, or find a way to avoid paying out. 2 ways to keep your job, Stobart.
I see. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Anything else you gotta tell me?
The thief had a gun. He shot the gallery owner dead.
We insured him too?
No, sir.
Well, that's one piece of good news. At least tell me you got some leads.
Yeah. Sabotage and the painting.
I'm pretty sure the security was sabotaged. The alarm was disabled for that one painting.
So, it was an inside job.
Seems that way.
Who else is at the gallery?
Lane?
There's a guy called Hector Lane.
Lane. Why does that name sound familiar?
He's an art critic. I think he's connected to the exhibition.
Now, could it be him?
Maybe. I think it could be.
Well, he's rude and ugly. It's certainly possible.
So squeeze him, Stobart. Squeeze him till he squeals.
If I was going to squeeze Lane, I needed longer arms than these.
Find out who disabled the security system, then find that painting. And don't call back until you have.
Alright. Fine. So, ooh, Rickenbacker. Hey, look. It's our favourite toilet.
You gotta hand it to the French. They know how to take a leak in style.
Right, so there's a metro station here. Can we go this way? I think we can. So what we probably need is somebody who saw our good friend somewhere else, right?
I've always been a sucker for Parisian stained glass.
It is certainly beautiful. George, can you walk around the tree, please? Thank you. So there's a nice looking cafe here. Ah, Mr. Waiter. Wow, check out this. This game is beautiful, I've got to say. It's really nice looking.
Monsieur? There's just been a robbery at the gallery.
Yeah.
Oh, really? You don't sound surprised.
No, you don't.
All property is theft, monsieur. And all art is property. Therefore, all art is theft. Do you not agree?
Well, when you put it like that, it's hard not to.
Yeah, I suppose. Oh, okay.
Did you see anybody run out of the gallery earlier?
There was a beautiful woman with a camera. She was chasing somebody.
Oh, that must have been Nico.
Yeah.
You know her? You surprised me.
Why?
Can you tell me anything about the man she was chasing?
I assume, monsieur, that like all of us, he is inherently unknowable.
No wonder this guy's cafe was empty.
Alright, do you know about Henri?
The gallery owner, Henri, was shot dead trying to stop the robbery.
Life has no meaning the moment you lose the illusion of being eternal.
Right. Did you know him well?
Can we ever truly know another human being, monsieur? He spent little time at the cafe, unlike his friend, Monsieur Lane.
Ah, here we go.
What do you know about Le Lizard Bleu?
It's bourgeois, vacuous, and overpriced. Just like its curator Lane. He's always in here, you know, talking art to his latest flusée.
He is he? Interesting.
What do you know about Hector Lane?
Lane? Oh yes. He drinks here sometimes. He slid away last night without paying.
Last night? What sort of time?
After midnight for sure.
So he was here.
If you see him, give him this bill. And tell him to pay up next time.
Oh, we will. Don't you worry about that, mate. We will. We're on to you, Lane. We're on to you.
The check was from last night. But Lane told me he was nowhere near the gallery.
Lane's a liar.
This could be the leverage I needed to get the office door code from Lane.
Thank you, good sir. Do you know about these nail clippers?
Do you recognize these?
They are nail clippers.
They are. Very good. I was testing you.
Would you like a squirt of this?
Are you suggesting I smell, monsieur?
Maybe. I don't know.
No, sorry. Thank you for your consistent indifference, monsieur.
Perhaps next time you come, I will give you a coffee. Perhaps not.
Yeah, perhaps. We shall see. But excellent news for us. We've got this receipt or drinks bill which proves that Lane was here and he's a liar. So we'll give that to him in the next one because we are out of time. So as always, thank you very much for watching. A big thank you to my patrons, Arcades Games, Wayne, Nate, Terminally Nerdy, Paul from the Phantom Fellows, Lyle, Barry Aldridge, Hobo, Numinous, Kumadin and Paul Leone. And I'll see you next time.